What's up, guys? It's Hardcore Stocks here. In this video, we shall be taking a good look at Palantir Technologies. I think it's been a while since I made a video on this. Right now, you could see things are still going according to plan, especially given the fact that if you look at it from the daily time frame, things are going well. If you watched my previous videos, and I'm happy that things are going according to the way I predicted it. You could see clearly right here, we had a major support right here around this level at $171 for Palantir. Very, very good. And right now, the question we should be asking is, okay, what should we be expecting from Palantir next? What should we be expecting from Palantir? You could see right here that Palantir is looking good. From the weekly time frame right here, you could see it clearly that we've had a massive rally for a quite number of days or weeks, if to say, because you could see all the way from here we rallied all the way to where we currently are, which is roughly 47.5%. Now, what is most important is the fact that Palantir has broken major resistances. You could see we had major downtrends right here, and if you were following my previous videos on Palantir, I've been clamoring on the fact that Palantir has been in this crazy downtrend. You could see whenever we come in contact with this resistance right here, we tend to drop even much lower. But right now, this is different. This time around, we broke out of this major downtrend right here, also broke out of this uptrend right here, which ended up becoming a major resistance for us. We broke out, rallied all the way into this resistance right here at 171, broke out, found support around here, and since we are most likely going to be rallying to break out of $186 all the way into our next major resistance right here, which is no other than $200. So I think an all-time high is about to be made right here with Palantir if care is not taken, because the previous all-time high for Palantir is 207. So I think another all-time high will be made. So it's just a matter of time. If I should end up taking this away from here, you could see we're obviously at a level of support right now. I would say worst case scenario right now is seeing Palantir breaking below this support at 171 and dropping all the way down to $146, which I think will obviously be a very good area to buy, because all the way from here we are also most likely going to be rallying much higher. So regardless of what happens, I think an all-time high is unstoppable right now for Palantir Technology. I think this is definitely what we should be expecting moving forward right here. We could see the S&P 500 right here. It's kind of gaining strength back, but it hasn't changed the fact that we are still bearish. The S&P 500 is still bearish because from the 4 hours time frame right here, we haven't been able to break out of this level. So which is this level at $7,700 level. So we haven't broken out of this level, hence the reason why it's looking like we're most likely going to be dropping even much lower right here for the S&P 500. Until we break out of this level, then I can say we are most likely going to be rallying, and we are most likely going to see shares and other stocks also making new all-time highs, such as Palantir is about to make new all-time highs. So in terms of the news right here, based on the article that I could lay my hands on, we could see the real question behind Palantir stock's high price. The software firm looks expensive today, but the real debate is whether its rapid growth can deliver on the valuation discounts that patients afford. At a glance, Palantir Technology stock looks expensive, trading at about $115.6, which currently right now, if we look at Palantir Technologies, it is currently trading at not just $115, but it is currently trading at $175. So it is obviously higher than when this article was last made, I guess. And we could see 115.6 times its last 12 months of adjusted earnings. Sorry about that. It carries a premium that gives many investors pause, but that headline number is not the full story. For a patient holder, the price you are really paying on the earnings analysts expect 2 years from now is substantially lower. On the consensus earnings forecast for 2027, today's share price is $175.89 dollars, works out to a multiple of about 87.4 times. That is a 24% discount from the trailing multiple, a gap that emerges as projected earnings grow into the current price. It is worth noting that while both multiples are on an adjusted basis, the definitions are not identical. So the compression reflects both powerful earnings growth and a slight shift in the earnings basis. Is this growth behind the discount believable? The honest question is not the price tag, but whether the growth that produces these discounts will actually arrive. Analysts expect consensus revenue to grow about 58% a year through 2027. That might seem ambitious, but it is actually below what Palantir have been delivering. The company's revenue grew 79% over the last 12 months and accelerated to 93% in the most recent quarter. Management's own outlook adds another layer of credibility. The company raises its full year 2026 guidance for US commercial revenue growth to about 134%. This segment is the engine driven by that management on its latest call describes an immense demand from enterprises for AI sovereignty, or the ability to retain full control over their own data and modules. This rapid US growth underpins the entire forecast. For more on where this growth is concentrated, it is worth nothing that Palantir's sovereign AI boom is almost entirely in America. Still, the discount is provisional, not precise. The 20 analysts covering the stock are far apart on their 2027 earnings estimates, with a wide range from $1.61 to $2.94 per share. So all this right here I've read, I don't think it got anything to do people's predicting, people's expectations. It all depends on what the narrative is actually saying, what the narrative whereby people are having right now is saying. If people are still more bullish on AI, so therefore we're most likely going to see Palantir technologies still growing regardless. So I think that is definitely what we are getting right now, but I still do think that an all-time high is closer than we think. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, turn on post notification, smash that like button and share this video with your friends, guys. Peace out.